Hello and welcome to the 200th edition of Central Intelligence. I'm Emma Brown.
And I'm Gladys Hernandez.
Hello and welcome to the 22nd edition of Central Intelligence.
Hi, and welcome to the 30th edition of Central Intelligence.
Welcome to episode 54 of Central Intelligence.
Hello, and welcome to the 69th edition of Central Intelligence.
Hello, and welcome to the 110th edition of Central Intelligence.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Central Intelligence.
Hello, and welcome to this edition of Central Intelligence.
Central Intelligence has been part of Central's culture for the past 18 years.
Gladys Hernandez, Michael Lee, Katie Seiko, and Levi Graham unfold the past and present of Central Intelligence.
Central Intelligence was created in 2001 to offer new opportunities to students here at Central.
It was a goal of mine to create, again, this opportunity for students to find a place to connect, but also potentially future career opportunities.
CI really became a part of Central with Mrs. Lemon, and Mr. Cantrell's really invested a lot in the program and kind of made it his own. Mr. Cantrell, I think, honestly, is probably one of the best teachers here at Central and one of the best teachers I'll ever have because he invests so much in his students and he cares so much not just about the program but about the people who are a part of the program.
I taught here for a year before I took over CI, and you pick up fairly quickly that CI has a place in Central's culture. I really looked forward to that whole idea of being a part of that culture and kind of like helping it to grow. CI can be exhausting and incredibly hard work, and I think a lot of people don't see that side of it, but it's also one of the absolute most rewarding jobs I think that any teacher can have.
Past members have turned their time in Central Intelligence into a livelihood.
Hello from Los Angeles. My name is Rachel Hake, and I was on Central Intelligence staff from 2012 to 2015.
I graduated from Central in 2015. I was on staff for Central Intelligence the fall of 2013 through graduation.
I was on CI from 2015 to 2018, and then I graduated and went to Missouri State, and I'm majoring in journalism right now.
A real tour that took me out for about a month, took me all around the United States with an artist named Butch Walker, who isn't a super big artist, but produced a ton of people like Taylor Swift and Keith Urban.
When I graduated in 2015, I moved to LA, and I now am a senior at Loyola Marymount University here. As of now, I actually switched my major to being a double major with journalism and communication studies.
Signing off for Central Intelligence, this has been Gladys Hernandez, Michael Lee, Levi Graham, and Katie Seiko reporting.
ASMR has recently become a growing trend in modern culture.
Kayla Helms and Kaylee Sun uncover how people use it as a way to cope.
Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, or ASMR, is a fast-growing trend that can trigger an involuntary tingling reaction in the body.
It's a response from your central nervous system when you reach a point of relaxation that allows your body to experience the feeling of being underneath a waterfall.
I've known since I was really young, because whenever people would whisper, it would like trigger this response, like a coil in my head was loosening up and I'd really relax.
Not everyone experiences it, and not everyone experiences it for certain sounds, and like the intensity varies.
The feelings caused by ASMR can potentially lead to multiple health benefits.
I think it's really helpful to certain people, not just helping you sleep, but dealing with anxiety and just being nervous in general.
And a lot of people have no way of coping with that other than medications. Medications are not always very effective. They may shut you down, but they don't do anything to take care of the problem or to teach you how to manage that stress.
For many people, like Joan, dealing with stress hasn't always been easy.
My younger brother I was his caretaker during the last 2 years of his life. He died when he was 46. In the same time period that we lost him, I also lost my twin brother as well. It really was taking a toll on me emotionally and mentally. It was probably the most stressful thing I've been through in my life.
Although ASMR is not the secret to treating stress or anxiety, it can be used as a therapeutic tool.
The environment that it produces causes like this really relaxing nostalgia. I am able to think back to what I've seen and then from there use that as like a coping device.
Xanax wasn't helping and an antidepressant wasn't helping, and as a result, I was able to quit taking those things that weren't working and utilize something that triggered that response in myself in a healthy way that made me stronger.
For Central Intelligence, this has been Kayla Helms and Kaylee Sun reporting.
This winter, the freezing temperatures have been a growing problem with the homeless community in Springfield.
Zoe Hamilton and Mariah Oki Thomas report on this issue.
As of January 2017, Missouri had estimated 6,000 people experiencing homelessness. Among them was Carla Odom.
In 2015, that's when I started to become chronically homeless. I stayed somewhat safe to sleep the best I could. I had a very controlling boyfriend I had met. He kept me in tents, drainage ditches.
The winter season carried treacherous times for Carla.
The winter of 2016, we were walking with our backpacks and pulling our luggage. It started raining, very cold, and then the ice started coming down on us. We had nowhere to go, so his big idea was to crawl under the crawl space at Dollar General on Division Street. He busted in the door with his feet underneath the store, and we crawled in it to get out of the freezing rain. The next thing I remember was waking up. It was daylight again, and there were paramedics there. They were in the process of pulling me out from another store where I had frozen from the waist down.
Carla had lost hope until she found one of the many homeless shelters in Springfield.
We're a warm, safe place for women who have no other affordable shelter options to get in out of the cold on freezing nights.
We have 31 guys, and they live here day to day. They eat here, they do chores, they do all sorts of stuff in order to stay here. Some of them are coming here because they need to rebuild because they've kind of collapsed.
As the temperatures drop, the need for a warm place to stay rises.
When the temperature drops down in the teens, we see more people.
Some people get so desperate that they'll do something in order to get arrested, so that way they have a warm place to stay.
They need help with their bus passes so that they can get to the resources to sign up for the help that's already there.
These ladies are sleeping out in some pretty brutal weather when we're not open, but we feel like we're life-saving when we are open.
Signing off for Central Intelligence, this has been Zoe Hamilton and Mariah Oki Thomas reporting.
Camp Barnabas hosted their annual snowball on January 26th.
Maggie Courtney and Emma Steingraber take us behind the scenes in this event.
Camp Barnabas is a Christian summer camp for individuals with disabilities and chronic illnesses. Its unique approach pairs campers and missionaries together to create a shared experience.
So it's a Christian summer camp for individuals with special needs and chronic illnesses. But our mission at Barnabas is changing lives through disability ministry.
Most camps don't really give kids who have special needs the chance to do something cool, like go down a water slide or, swim in a pool.
The Snowball Dance is a yearly event hosted by Barnabas for individuals with disabilities in the Springfield area.
And that was also an opportunity to be like, yes, you can dress up in a prom dress and curl your hair and put on makeup and enjoy the night because you deserve that.
Here we go.
To meet Joseph, so that was probably the best part.
fun. Have you been having fun?
Yeah.
And they just got to enjoy the night and just dance and forget about all these things that the outside world like tells them.
Just have fun with a camper or with a buddy. Make new friends, right?
Yeah.
For Central Intelligence, this has been Emma Steingraber and Maggie Courtney reporting.
Many of Central's staff and advisors have supported Central Intelligence through the years.
Kenneth and Ray, Cy Vuda, Abby Weiler, and Alex Sharp tried a new and unique way to get to know Mr. Gillespie.
Front here, yes. Like this is, oh man, I should have brought my sunglasses. It's a little bright today. I'll be okay. I think. We'll safety first.
What's your favorite drive-thru?
Usually I go with my kids, or I take my kids to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. But
We can go to either of those.
well,
Where's the closest McDonald's?
McDonald's is right over on Cherry and Elm and National. Away we go.
You know, I actually made a homemade frappe yesterday.
How did that turn out?
It wasn't as sweet, but it was pretty good, yeah. So I would say it's a healthy frappe with a little bit of Nutella, so maybe not healthy.
So it was a smoothie.
No, because I put coffee and milk in it, so I don't know if that'd be called a smoothie.
I sometimes I don't know what the difference is between a smoothie and a frappe, and I mean besides maybe the coffee, right? But they're blended and they're both smooth, right? So
yeah,
couldn't it be just like a coffee smoothie?
Just
saying.
So, what is your favorite song?
Oh my goodness, my favorite song right now I think it would be like "Delicate" by T Swizzle. Like it's just I you really put me on the spot there, but yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh yep, there it is. Yep, seen it live. I promise I listen to other stuff besides like I listen to adult music. I just not coming off top of my head right now. Can you tell me the difference between a frappe and a smoothie?
A smoothie has yogurt, frappe is coffee.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so
thank you for settling that debate.
Do you think Jack could have fit on the door with Rose?
Oh goodness. Man, could he have? Yes, but really, you know, what was left for Jack at that point? You know, it wasn't going to make, you know, I don't think it was going to work out once they did get to the real world.
Yeah.
You know, so it was probably best that he just had his slow, you want me to take that? slow float off into the Atlantic. Let's see what we got. I need some more stuff in my hand. This plastic straw broke. See, the new fake straws don't.
Ooh.
Besides impaling my palate, this is a very fine smoothie. I can only imagine compared to if this had coffee.
You know,
a frappe.
What would you rate it out of 10?
I'll give it water. I will give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Hey, that's a pretty good rating.
2 on the straw because it sucks. It broke. Like no, not literally. Yeah, absolutely. And it would save the turtle. I speak Spanish and Italian, so we hit up Europe pretty readily. Spend 6 weeks at a time in Italy and Florence and hang out there. So.
Have you ever seen the Pope?
Have I seen the Pope? I have not seen the Pope. He has always been out of town. Over there. Grazie per venire.
Grazie per venire!
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this 200th episode of Central Intelligence.
Be sure to check out these stories and more at chscinews.com. Also, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at chs_ci.